Here's another part of the puzzle which fails for evolution. Radiometric dating methods only work for lava rock, but fossils are found in conglomerate rock, which is rock formed by sediment and water, like in some huge global flood, for instance. Thus, these methods are useless for dating fossils, even if they were reliable. To continue with my metaphor, if my bathroom scale says my hamster is 800 pounds, I'm not going to use it to find out how tall I am. But apparently, Darwin would. Carbon-14 dating is just as bad. First, because it's not even hypothetically reliable for anything older than 50,000 years. When people say it's been used to prove dinosaurs are hundreds of millions of years old, the only point they're making is how much they still have to learn. After 50,000 years, all of the C14 has decayed and there is nothing to test. But secondly, and more importantly, we cannot find anything on Earth that has no C14 in it. This means, if the tests are to be believed, then nothing on Earth lived more than 50,000 years ago. So much for the 5-million-year-old monkey. Finally, sometimes organic things, like tree remains, can be found fossilized in rock and coalified, meaning that part of the tree is coal, still organic, containing C14, and part of the tree is rock, no longer containing carbon. Even if you can explain the formation of such items with the evolutionary assumptions, and you can't, you'd still fail to get the radio rock dates and the C14 dates to agree, and that's not merely my opinion, as you can see here.
It may come as a shock to some, but fewer than 50% of the radiocarbon dates from geological and archaeological samples in northeastern North America have been adopted as acceptable by investigators.
But as this fabulous quote will show you, getting the right date isn't as hard as you might suspect, with a little imagination.
Professor Brew briefly summarized the common attitude among archaeologists toward it as follows. If a C14 date supports our theories, we put it in the main text. If it does not entirely contradict them, we put it in a footnote. And if it is completely out of date, we just drop it.
And one more, just for fun.
No matter how useful it is, though, the radiocarbon method is still not capable of yielding accurate and reliable results. There are gross discrepancies, the chronology is uneven and relative, and the accepted dates are actually selected dates. This whole blessed thing is nothing but 13th century alchemy, and it all depends upon which funny paper you read.
When evolution tries to justify all of these issues, it sounds to me like the pants down at the prom nerd trying to explain that they were breakaway party pants. They're supposed to fall off during the spotlight dance. If you knew that, you wouldn't be laughing, you'd be jealous. And so would the 5-million-year-old monkey he's dancing with.